Right. Today we are going to analyze your story that you have written. This was the first picture, was it or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, I had told you two things. Before you start doing anything, you must really understand what is the need, then what are the press, and what is the defense mechanism which the hero has undertaken. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
If that is the case now, first and foremost, this is the story which you written. Let's read your story. Read your story.
Aman was a 25-year-old police officer who was serving in Bhopal. One day he get a tip from one of his informer about a criminal who was underground from a long time. Aman prepared a task force, collect all the information regarding that man, monitored his daily routine, tapped his phone. One day his team get to know that the man is going to a nearby lake. Aman disguised himself as a boatman and patiently wait for the right timing and caught the man and do the further
Okay.
investigation.
Now, first and foremost, a story must have three parts: past,
Yes,
present, and future. Right?
yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have written he is 25 years old police officer who was serving Bhopal. One day he got a tip from one informer that a criminal who was underground from a long time. Aman prepared a task force, collect all information regarding that man, monitor his daily routine. Now you understand here. One day he got a tip. How many did he take to undertake this assignment? Now this one day and this one day again.
Okay.
This is called perseverance. You are trying to be in general. You're trying to be in general.
True.
Are you trying to be in general or not?
Yes, sir.
His team got to know that man is going to a nearby lake. Aman disguised himself as a boatman and patiently waited for the right time and for the man do the. Was he alone? Did he do it alone? Was the team? Where was he? Can a police officer go alone to sort out criminals? Probably no. Probably no. So as far as the story is concerned, it's a statement of fact rather than the story. After catching, what is the result? Secondly, it is anti-social. Anything I have already maintained, do not write any story of anti-social activity.
Social activity.
Criminal, anti-social, unsocial. Anti-social or unsocial. Okay. That is the case now. Now look, first and foremost, I told you, let's understand what is the need. What is the need? Now, when you look at the need part of it, now, how do I find out the need? Can you see the need? Yes or no?
Yes, sir. To achievement.
Huh?
Achievement.
Yeah. Now, read achievement.
Achievement. Screen stuck, sir.
Okay. Read achievement.
To work toward a goal with energy, persistence, and singleness of purpose, to set high standards for oneself and work independently toward realizing these standards, to overcome obstacles or master the manipulate objects.
So now you want to do something. You want to catch a thief, isn't it? Catch a thief or criminal. Is it achievement or not? Now various needs are there: acquisition, no; aggression, no; construction, no; counteraction, to make a previous failure, no; dominance, no; exposition, no; recognition, no; understanding, no; affiliation, no; deference, no; sex, no; succurrence, to change the cry, no; then autonomy, no; change and travel, no; excitation and dissipation, no; play, no; abasement, no. So they are the different type of harm awareness, passivity. This is the type of, so only need that was achievement. You want to achieve a goal, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's come back. What is the press?
So that man.
Press means what? Something which prevents him from achieving his aim.
Obstacle.
So what is the obstacle? What is the obstacle in his case? What is the obstacle? Let's have. Obstacle in this case, imposed task. Why? Why imposed task? He as a police officer has got some task to perform. A task to perform. Okay. Now, what has it done? So let's understand the meaning of task. What is the task imposed?
Yes, sir.
Press, read it. Acquisition, no. Retention, no. Lack, no. Loss, no. Retention and unconditional environment, no. Task imposed. Impose a heroine is given something to do because he is an officer. He has been assigned to catch the criminal. Is it on? He or she must practice his violent studies. So this is the task imposed task or duty or training. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Now, what is the defense mechanism has he applied? So now this is, we said you will have certain what you call speed. Then you have got certain press which prevents you from achieving your aim. Then you will have certain behavior pattern. Though that's called drive and other things will come later on. Drive, motives, and all they will also follow. But that will be too much now to talk about it. Let's talk about what is the defense. What is the defense mechanism has he undertaken? Okay. What is the defense mechanism has he undertaken now? Any idea?
Sir, defense mechanism.
What is defense mechanism? Defense mechanism, the behavior
To
pattern that you show, that you
stress.
show
Sure.
when you are encounter, when you face
Stress subjective.
press, certain amount of press.
Press,
Okay.
yes, sir.
Let's talk, we have talked about only 20 of them.
Anxiety.
So
Yes, sir.
20 man. Displacement, no. You are passing some denial, no. Repression, no. Suppression, no. Sublimation, no. Projection, no. Interact, no. And reaction. Now, what is reaction? Replacing an unwanted impulse which is opposite. No, चोर है तुम उसको पकड़ना है.
Yes, sir.
Being sad about recent breakup or but unable. In this case, you are sad because you have not been able to catch the thief till now.
Okay.
Correct. Now you
Yes, sir.
want to compensate. चोर रहा तो मैं पकड़ रहा हूँ. It is the, so this is the defense. This is the defense
mechanism.
Any doubt? Now let's
Yes,
start.
sir.
What else now? Let's talk about another aspect of the same system. So we have talked about what is the need, press, and achievement. Now next, is it writing a story important? No. It is bringing out the 15 quality which is important.
Yes, sir.
And we have already talked about the out of 15 quality, as far as psychology is concerned, he will only think of passing you if he is very or she is very clear about your effective intelligence. Now, what is effective intelligence? And let's understand what is effective intelligence. Story can be simple, familiar, or complex, or unfamiliar. What is a story? It's a simple story as a police officer. Someone is running and he's catching the thief. Is it simple story or not?
Yes, sir.
So what is level of effectiveness? Low. Correct.
Low.
Is there any clarity? How did he catch? Did he go alone? Have you given detail? How did he catch? Only simply he disguised himself as a boatman and is sitting down there and you have caught the thief. So you're being wistful. You are being wistful.
Yes, sir.
Able to describe the problem? Yes, you have described that the thief has been, our criminal has not been, he wanted, who is, people are unable to catch him. That's all. Success? Again, is wistful. How have you achieved the success? You only said you have kept a, no, you have tapped his mobile and you have kept a track of him. That's all. Is it only thing is required? You're prepared with team. What is the team has done? Have you any details? No. Is success realistic? Probably no. Could you try this? You should have, your story should be at least 10 to 13 lines, 12 to 13 lines. It's a very sweet, small story. So now, effective intelligence is there, low level. Is that low level effective intelligence? Now, reasonability. Can he give a point? Why did he deny the thief? Why? The question is why? Why did he take that? Why couldn't he directly catch the thief directly in his house? Why couldn't he go somewhere? Why? Where was the need for going for only for the boat only? Why not something else? Can he understand the problem that happened? You are just You are being generally, because they are all commonplace idea which you have got in the society, and the same story you have written it. Is there any background for counter conclusion? Is it coming to sense? They are the reason which you have to give it. You have to find out reasonability, which you have not done so till now. Okay. Now we'll talk about initiative. You have taken initiative. Yes, probably you have taken initiative. No initiative because it's a part of duty. Speed to decision low because you have taken decision has been taken after quite considerable lot of time. Okay. So that's how the goes into the system around there. Okay. Any doubt?
सर मतलब ये पिक्चर बेटर हो सकती थी अगर मैं उसको जनरली नहीं बताता, मतलब वन डे सर वो पिक्चर कुड बी बेटर.
What is the action now? First and foremost, who the hero is? An officer, right?
Okay.
What action he is taken? He has taken, he had no clue about the criminal till now.
Yes, sir.
Is it not his failure? Is it his failure or not? One day after some time, it was not by mistake he has got input that someone this gentleman is going to be there. It's by mistake.
Yes, sir.
And then again another day he prepares, he puts his team and say gets a team done. He starts tapping his mobile, another system, and finds that he is going to be a boatman. He disguised alone. Akile ja raha tha. It is blissful. Hero has to act. What is action he taken? Except for it is being you are trying to solve the problem. It's a commonplace idea which you have heard from all around the society. Chor ko pakad liya. Chor ko pakad liya. It is not you. This is clear, realistic, and original. That is how the story should be. Okay. Have you got my point or not? So that's the story. Now let's come back to the second part. Okay. Now this is the second picture. What is or not?
Yes, sir.
There are two people sitting on a branch of a tree. Branch of a tree.
Tree.
Okay. Now what have you written? What is the story? What is the story? Read the story.
Rahul, a 20-year-old, was in NCC and attending an adventure camp in the city outskirts. One day he assigned in the night.
Chalo, go ahead.
In the night patrol duty along with his friend Yogesh. As they were on patrol, suddenly the weather got bad and heavy rain started. Their torchlight get stopped working as water
So
get
now what
inside
you
their...
got is suddenly weather had got bad and heavy rain started. Their torchlight stopped working and water got inside it. Now, first and foremost, if water has gone inside the torch that you are carrying, whose fault it is?
Mine, sir.
Is it careless? Aren't you careless?
Yes, sir.
Careless because you know if it was raining around there, could you ever put even a polythene in front of the lens so that it doesn't get water and go inside it? What have you done? Rahul analyzed the situation and going to the weather would be a dangerous. So now it is a sign of cowardice. You will not like take risk.
Yes, sir.
Rain stopped and you will wait with. So you are fair weather players. सब कुछ ठीक ठाक है तो आराम से काम करोगे. Otherwise you will not do it. He waited till then. He waited till and got stopped and put mud all over their skin. Whose skin? How many people? The all we started from where did he get? Only because it was raining. He started putting mud from what? To protect you from mosquitoes. Can there be a story anything worse than this?
Yes, sir.
And then what you have climbed on a tree to be safe from wild animals and weather tends normal, they return to the camp. Have you achieved your aim?
No, sir.
What have you done? Now,
Nothing.
you remember, effective intelligence is gone, reasoning
Yes,
ability low. This story puts you in angularity you can never afford to pass.
Yes, sir.
It is a clear sign of being cowardice. You are unable to take risk. Mental stamina is low. You can't think rightly. Your reasoning ability is cockeyed. You cannot afford to think rightly in any direction. So under pressure, you will buckle under pressure. You will buckle under pressure. Now, notwithstanding the same, since we have already talked about it, what is the type of defense need? What is the need? Succurrence or harm avoidance. What is that? And press is uncongenial environment and defense mechanism avoidance. You have avoided. They are the three understanding we must have. I say every story you should be able to understand what is the need of the hero. What is the need of hero?
Yes, sir.
Hero is succurrence. What is succurrence now? Let's understand what is succurrence. Okay. Just hold it. I think it's a okay. What was the need? Need is succurrence and harm avoidance. And press is uncongenial environment. And third is defense mechanism. We have already understood. We have already understood. Let's understand what is succurrence and harm avoidance. Succurrence and harm avoidance. Okay. Let's understand that. Now, let's come back to succurrence. Any coming across? Difference? No. That's no succurrence. Read the succurrence.
A tendency to cry, plead, ask for help, protection, or love, being dependent, helpless, and perhaps capitalizing on one's mishaps, to crave affection or tenderness and accept favors without hesitation, to have a close and devoted, proctor or supported,
Protector or supported, seeking to be nursed, sustained, supported, advised, guided, that you are given. We totally. Now, next is harm avoidance. Next is harm avoidance. Next is harm avoidance. That is where is harm avoidance? Read this.
To avoid physical pain, withdraw, flee, or conceal oneself from persons or objects who are attempting to inflict injury. This includes startle and fear reaction to such things as loud noises, loss of support, or the sudden appearance of strangers, to escape from dangerous situation, to take precautionary measures.
So now you understood. Now this is the harm avoidance. What are the press? Uncongenial.
Whether
uncongenial environment, is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Lacks acquisition, lack. कहाँ पर read the uncongenial environment.
The people in the hero-heroine's environments are not
surrounding. Hero is dissatisfied with his or her physical environment and hates the farm, city or the island on which or they are marooned. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
So it's the uncongenial environment. Correct? Now, which qualities emerge now? Yeah, all qualities have gone for a 6. Not a single quality has come into play. And yes, one simple story like this, you are in a big
angularity.
Problem. Yes, big problem. Okay. Now, let's do the next story.
Sorry. Yes, sir.
What is the next story? What was the scene?
Yes, sir. I'll tell you. Sir, mother and a child was there, and in a background, yeah.
That is that the boy is in there. Okay, read the story.
So this is the second story. Second story, sir. ये.
Did it?
ये है third story.
Okay, read the third story.
Okay. Aniket, the final year engineering student, was preparing for defense services as his grandfather had served in army, and presently his father is also posted in Manipur. He was always passionate about army. He used to prepare for it and also help his mother in daily house chores and also take care of his younger brother. He completed the whole syllabus of the exam, practiced the previous year questions, and gave a lot on mock test. Eventually, he gave the exam, qualified it, and set to join OTA.
What is the need achievement? You want to achieve something?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Press. Good example. Whose example? Father, mother, grandfather, what was that? They are the people. Good example was the press. Because they have done well, I should also do well. Second, defense mechanism. Defense, you are sapna dekh rahe ho. Unke dar se main aisa hi rahunga. Okay. Nothing wrong in the story per se. But there's nothing, no action except for covering syllabus and all. It's all personal, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Anything extra? No, is it anything other than normal, common people will do?
No, sir.
If there is nothing wrong there, so how do you expect to pass? Tell me yourself. Tell me yourself.
Yes, sir.
Nothing wrong, nothing negative.
मतलब एक छोटी प्रॉब्लम होनी चाहिए थी सर इसमें
बहुत
ना।
ये बात है कि आप सपना देखना है ना। आपने मेरे पिताजी फौज में थे तो मैं भी फौजी ज्वाइन पर हूँ, दैट्स ऑल। क्या मैं
Yes,
पढ़ाई
sir.
कर लिया, आई हैव प्रैक्टिस हार्ड, हाउ, व्हाट आर थिंग हैव डन, व्हाट इज इट, वेयर इज द डिटेल्स? Okay, read the next one. Next one, this was the scene.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the story?
Ankit, a 22-year-old who was studying in Delhi, one day he get to know that his grandfather was, sir, इधर ना sick miss हो गया था word.
Read it.
Grandfather
His father was
sick, and
okay, सब कोई बात है।
he goes to him, spend time with him, but due to old age, his grandfather passed away. While
So
the
what is this?
family,
This negativity, pessimism.
sir, but body दिख रही है ना उसमें.
Do you understand that? You don't have to tell me now. It is pessimistic story or not?
Sir,
Your father, you have killed your grandfather.
but
Your father has died.
old age, due to old age.
Whatever be the reason, now the where the need for the, why can't you think of better story?
Yes, sir.
Okay, आगे चलिए। He was in hospital, Ankit back his grandfather life, and how did he generate? So now you're trying to think good about him. Good about? He was a
Him.
good person. And now you wanted to donate his organs to him. Did you take his permission? No. Why don't you do it around there? If grandfather, when he died, did he give in wish that my organs should be donated? Did he or not? He has not. So you have taken your own decision. When your grandfather, your father is alive, who are you to take the decision? Do you take your father's decision, father's consent? No. Have you written anywhere? So you have become the boss of the house, is it or not?
Yes, sir.
And then father said, organ of his grandfather, some donated organs to needy people. After some time, Ankit checked the receivers that were good condition. So what is that? You have always started become a bossy without anything. What is the need? You need is dejection because your father has died, your grandfather died. Press is loss. And defensive intellect, you are trying to rather this defensive intellectualization. Now, first and foremost is a pessimistic story. Pessimistic.
Mystic, sir.
Is it pessimistic or not? It's a pessimistic story. Pessimistic.
Mystic story.
Pessimistic से क्या फायदा हुआ? So very negative. Which qualities emerge? What is your action? Except for donating your grandfather's organ, any other action? Tell me, which qualities emerge? Use of intelligence to find a solution. Could you save your grandfather? No. Did you try to save him? No. Have you taken action? No. Now you are trying to exploit after death. You are just trying to say, okay, मैं अपने grandfather का organs donate कर दिया. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So what do you get? Do you gain anything?
No, sir.
EI, not happy. RA, not happy. Organizing ability, you just only donated on there. What else have you? Which quality emerge? Any qualities? बताओ ना यार, मेरे को 15 quality में understand it is not the taken. You have to understand that you have to bring out 15 qualities.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. Read the next one. This is the next one.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what is the story? Read the story.
Yes, sir. Abhas, a 23-year-old who works in MNC. From his childhood, he was very
Now,
passionate
what is
about.
MNC? Why MNC only? What does it indicate? Your need for money. पैसा चाहिए. Why
Yes,
not any other company? Why not Indian company?
Okay, sir.
तो क्या आगे चलिए.
From his childhood, he was very passionate about marathons, and he get to know about a marathon of Indian Army, which is about to happen in the end of the year in Pune. He was
Okay,
very
now
thrilled.
he was passionate. What does the passionate indicate that you are a runner? Have you ever indicated that you have been running marathon or long races? No. Suddenly you come back out of blue, you come back. Now, since Indian Army is trying to organize a marathon, I'm also going to participate. Have you ever indicated anywhere that you have been running long distance and you wanted to participate in it?
No, sir.
Bolo na bhai.
No, sir.
Then what he was very thrilled, excited about, but unfortunately, then uske baad kya? Now come here. Unfortunately, he met with an accident and he got leg broken and he taken part in it and he started taking physiotherapy. Now look at this is the portion. Now, what does it indicate? What does it indicate? Batao mere ko. The word is you want to enjoy. Play. Need is play.
Play.
Press is affliction. Defense is denial. Why? Doing strength training during the journey, he says, doing strength and training journey, he gained some weight into that, started eating calorie deficit diet. What is deficit diet?
Sir, like
calorie, he should be not deficient. You want more calorie because you have to run calorie, is it or not?
No, sir. Okay.
अरे भाई कैलोरी वाला खाना खाना है कि बिना कैलोरी का खाना खाना है? यू हैव टू
सर
रन
वो वेन गेट कर लिया ना उसने इसलिए
मीनिंग तो हो गया ना तुम्हारा.
हाँ
So what you write I read, no?
Yes, sir.
What I read I understand. It may be by mistake. But what will happen on there? In 6 months he fully now. Do you wait for 6 months to run a cross country to a marathon? Would Indian Army be waiting for you to do that?
Sir, इसलिए वो at the end of the year है ना.
That's what. Whenever it is to month of January.
Okay.
Where it is written in month of January, out in July, it takes 6 months. You still got time to the where you written.
Okay, sir.
Have you written anywhere? Tell me yourself.
No, sir.
Then, if nahi, then what is the question now? And he started and took participate in the marathon and completed it. Now, each participation is the only thing that you are waiting for. The thousands of people participate. You are not the only person. Now, let's understand this. What is play, affliction, and denial? Play, affliction, and denial.
Denial.
Okay. Now, play. First and foremost, play, affliction, and denial. That will time play, affliction, and denial. Play is your need. Play is your need.
Need.
Okay. Let's start from where it play. Okay.
Play niche.
Come back. Play.
Yeah.
Read this.
To act for fun and without a purpose other than amusement, to laugh, make
now
jokes.
You are running cross country, half a marathon. Was there any aim? You are running aimlessly, no? Jana, aram, sab participate, maybe participate because I had fascination for it. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
So to make joke, play games, jolly, that's the play. Next is what is your press affliction? What is affliction? Let's understand. What is affliction? Retention, lack, loss, uncontingent, dominance, imposed task, aggression, affliction. Read this.
Physical, the heroine has a physical handicap such as hunchback or a chronic ailment. He or she has taken ill during the course of the story.
So now the problem you want to say, in spite of my failure, broken knee, still I have participated and I am in the game. This is what you want to do, is it or not?
Yes, sir.
So what you wanted excuse for non-performance there. So mental heroine suffers from neurotic or psychotic symptoms. He or she is subject to hallucination and obsession. So this is what is affliction. What is defense mechanism? What is defense when you talked about? Bolo?
Yes.
Denial.
Denial.
Denial. What is denial?
Not,
What is denial, bolo?
not accepting the fact.
No, denial is what you are, that you are, I'm fit person in spite of all the problems. I'm fit person. I'm fittest person. Okay. That is denial. Look, denial kya hai? What is this? Okay. Denial.
Yeah.
Read it. Denying
Deny
that
that
something
something
exists.
exists.
Being the victim of a violent crime, you deny that the incident. So, being I've broken the leg, still I feel I'm fit enough. I'm fit
Fit.
enough. Is that not? Unconsciously, this is what called denial. मेरा पैर टूटा हुआ है, लेकिन तभी मैं 26 किलोमीटर और 40 किलोमीटर में दौड़ूंगा. For what? Tell me. Is there any purpose? Okay. Next one. Read the next one. Read it.
So, Pavya,
हाँ.
Pavya, 24-year-old, works in an MNC but also affiliated with an NGO which help farmers.
Again, now again this MNC has come into play here, second time.
Yes, sir. अब से नहीं होगा. We get to know about recent agricultural schemes of government which will benefit farmers in many ways, but at the same time, he also know many will never be aware about it. So he, with his
But
team,
now Sam also know that many will not be aware about it. What I mean, you are being critical about this, is it or not?
Yes, sir. He, with his team, prepared a list of villages. So go there, make people aware, and also help them getting enrolled in the scheme. They prepared a list of eligible persons and
You
get
are
them
trying to
registered.
generally, what are you trying to do? First and foremost, you have regarded that all villagers are stupid idiots. They do not know what is good for them. You are one of the NGO people around there has gone and tell them, ये सरकार ये तुमको देता है, तुमको आधा enroll मैं करवाता हूँ. Is it or not?
Yes,
You are getting enrolled in the scheme. They prepare a list of eligible person and get them registered through online portal. What action have we done it? एक कंप्यूटर लेके गए और कंप्यूटर में सबका नाम एंट्री किया. Any other job other than this?
yes,
Tell me. Anything other than this? हाँ? नहीं जाएंगे, देखते हैं. बस ठीक, चलो बाहर रख दीजिए, जाऊंगा फिर देखो. अच्छा ठीक. Okay. Now, so what have we achieved? Except for entering the names of the people in the portal, have you done anything more than that?
yes, sir.
So what? All 50, which qualities emerge? Tell me now. Is it a story? What are you going to gain from this sort of story? Tell me yourself. Bata. Okay. Now, read the next one. This accident scene is a commonplace.
Yes, sir.
Read this.
Lucky, a 23-year-old who was returning from office saw that a minor accident happened as a kid bumped his cycle to a scooter. He rushed to the spot, first check if anyone is injured or not. Then he told them to come aside so other vehicles don't get blocked. Rahul apologized from the kid's sides and pay the man for the damage. And after he made that kid understand that he was on the wrong side and he should always be careful while riding and always be on right lane. And he also get his bicycle get repaired.
So, what have we done? एक बच्चा गलती से स्कूटर में साइकिल को मारा. Is it? Yes, है ना? आपने क्या किया? To the spot and first check if कोई देखा, कोई चोट तो नहीं लगी? चोट लगा थी ना? He told them to come aside of the belt. Was now, if you say, is anyone hurt? Was anyone hurt?
No.
Have you written anything?
No, sir.
So, where is the person? and told them that. So I assume that no one was hurt. This is what you're telling me. The why? Where was the question running across from there? Came aside to other vehicle and don't get blocked. So उसको दोनों को निकाल दिया आपने. Rahul apologized from the kid side and pay the man. Why should you pay the man if there is no damage? Cycle will get hurt or scooter will get scooter damage will be more on a cycle or on a scooter.
It's on cycle.
Huh?
Cycle.
So why should you pay for the scooter then?
Yes.
Where the so your the thought process is totally it's 180 out of phase. Thought process ही नहीं है ना यार. You tell me cycle will get hurt, cycle will get damage to cycle or cycle to damage to scooter. Until he is driving at 100 kilometers speed. And then paying for the kid and telling them again what action we taken? Because you are a rich man, you have paid off the money. That's all. Any other action? Where is the action involved? How do you expect to pass by this sort of status? आप ही बताओ ना. Tell me yourself.
No, sir.
Okay, read the next one. Read out.
Akshay, a 23-year-old who visited a tourist place. As he was exploring, he saw a man drowning in the pond. Akshay took the rope from his car and threw toward the man and pulled him out of the pond. He then pressed his chest so that the water comes outside.
Do you carry rope in your car?
Yes, sir. I take that as an imagination.
What imagine? From where? Which imagination? Which? Tell me who all carry rope in their car? Is it possible? You just imagine. You can imagine anything in the world here. Keep imagining things. And then press his chest down there. Who visited to a tourist place. As he was exploring, he saw where he said that he is going on a car. He was exploring. As he was exploring what are you exploring? He saw a man drowning in a pond. How big was the pond? Akshay took the rope from where was the car parked? What was the distance from the place he was standing to the place around there? Would the boy survive? Then he pressed the chest around there. How did he pull that and threw towards the man? Now here it is. Except as he explained, he saw a man drowning. Man pulled him out of the pond, then pressed his chest so that water comes out it, and he called the ambulance. From where? When you had a car, why didn't you take him on the car then? So you had a car, isn't it?
Yes,
where
sir.
the calling comes? So let the person die. Where's the problem? Till such an ambulance come. Was he so serious that his family members have to inform? Water season, man, as it was a winter season, he put a small fire down there. It's all hangman, which a total is a hangman. It's what you're writing, you do not know what you're writing. Confused, totally illogical. If it was winter season, how did he go to the pond for swim? From where did he get the from you pulled up or something like a rope first to a car, then you're bringing some wood and you are burning it so that he gets warmth from there. So what sort of story are you trying to write? Bolo na bhai.
Yes, sir.
Is it anything related? Unrelated. कहां से कहां सपना भी देखता है, सपना भी कुछ बेस फैक्ट में देखता है सपना भाई. सपना में ऐसा नहीं देखेगा. बताओ मेरे को. पहले इज विंटर सीजन, ही इज गोइंग इन द पॉन्ड. नहाने गया था क्या? उसका नहीं आता था, तैर के डूब कैसे रहा था? डूबने का आप कार कहां से आ गई? कार से रोप कहां से निकाल लिया? मन को खींच कहां से ले लिया? उसका पानी में उसको आग कहां से लगा दिया? लकड़ी कहां से लेकर आयो? मैच बॉक्स कहां से लेकर आयो? ऑल सच क्वेश्चन रिमेन्स देयर.
Yes, sir.
Read the next one.
Yash, a 22-year-old graduate, was facing problems for getting a job. He applies everywhere, rejected every time. He took a break and started learning new skills, also doing coding, and gets high rating in various online platforms which are globally recognized by big MNCs. He also worked on his soft skills and also
This
made projects.
MNC has come third time, my dear friend.
Yes, sir.
There's a simple indication you are great need of money.
Okay, sir.
Everywhere
All
rejected. He says that gets a job, applies everywhere. He is rejected every time. Why? Why? Rejected because of what? Why do you get rejected? Were you unskilled? Your lack of confidence, something else. He took a break and started learning new skill. Why didn't you apply for new skill earlier? Why only coding? Also doing coding of what? Gets a high rating in various online platforms which are globally recognized by big MNC. He also worked on the soft skill, also made. So you are again a general, you are talking, जैसे बोलते हैं सपना देखकर जो कुछ करना चाहते हो कर रहे हो. So you have remained unemployed for 6 months. And working himself, he applied for a job, cleared all the rounds and gets a good job. Which job? What is the good job? What is the definition? What is achieved? बेटे ऐसा नहीं चलता है. I think you people are just mucked up. I know. I have only shown you what type of story should be. Did I or not?
yes, sir.
Okay. Read the next one. पढ़िए.
Aditya, 17-year-old who was in 12th standard, one day he met his friends at his house where they get to know that one of their teacher is getting transfer. He, along with his friend, decided to host a farewell for their teacher. They divided the work amongst them. First, they raised a donation from class, gets arrangement for snacks, prepared a skit, and brought a gift, and crafted an invitation card. The day come, everything went smooth, but at the end, everyone gets emotional and started crying and bid the farewell to their teacher.
So what does it indicate? You got good affiliation with the teacher. That's all. Anything else other than this? अब यहाँ पर एक घर में खाना खिलाने के लिए किसी के लिए तुमको अफसर बन सकते हो क्या? What is action? You made invitation card, skit बनाया सब कोई टीचर को आपने. He met his friends. Why didn't you know? Why did you come to know through your friends only?
Okay.
Now, what's your age? Tell me.
17.
हाँ?
7.
आपका उम्र क्या है?
Maybe 23.
हाँ?
23, sir.
23. So what is it? Regression. What is regression? What is regression? What is regression? Mental age still remains a childish. Mental age divided multiplied by 100 is equal to mental age divided by chronological age. Into 100 into
100.
100. That is what it is. So it means mentally still remain a child. You have to be adult now.
Okay.
What is achieved? You are given a tea party to your teacher. Anything beyond that? Nothing. Okay. Next. Read the one.
Yes, sir. Prathama, 26-year-old, was a physics teacher in a school. One day, his class visited a museum where they saw a cannon. Children of his class was thrilled and eager after seeing a cannon. Pratham gives his class homework to prepare a presentation about cannon. Everyone do as he said, and later in class, Pratham teach them every dimension and aspects of a cannon, how it works, forces which acts on it, what is the mechanism. Children were impressed how beautifully he explained them, which developed a eagerness in his children of knowing how things really works.
Now, so he said later in the class, he said, Pratham gives his class homework. He said, Pratham to you was a physics teacher.
Yes, sir.
Right? Very nice. Nothing wrong. You want to become an officer? Again, accepted, no problem. One day his class visited a museum where they saw cannon and was thrilled and eager after seeing the cannon. Pratham gives his class homework to prepare a presentation about the cannon. Everyone do as he said, and later in class, Pratham teaches them what?
Every
Teaches
dimension.
them every dimension of the aspect of the cannon, how it works, forces which works on there. Is it part of duty or not as a teacher? What
Yes,
is
sir.
so great job has he done? What is the great job he has done? बताओ मेरे को.
Yes, sir.
Has it anything great? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Now, this is the next one.
Vinith was a final year mechanical engineering student. He was facing problem getting a placement as the session is going on.
Now, previous story of no vacancy and this is the same.
Yes,
There
sir.
also you could not afford to get a job.
Job.
Now I'm repeating the same thing. आगे चलिए.
Going on and a recession is going on and only IT companies were coming on his campus. One day he met his friends from CSIT department and told them about the issue. His friends cheered him up when he took their notes and accessed their online lectures. He started preparing, learn coding from YouTube, and whenever he gets a doubt, he takes help from his professor from CSIT department. After some time, company came, he applied and confidently cleared all the rounds and get a job.
What is the difference between this story and previous story? क्या? He started preparing. What is? Real
Preparing
coding.
and learn coding.
And
Learn coding.
learn coding. And learn coding, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And exactly the same thing you've written earlier. This is called perseverance. Same idea, same thought, nothing new. As a clear, realistic, original, there should be freshness of thought and ideas. It has to be different. In the total story till now, where do you stop? Where do you go? Tell me yourself. बताओ मेरे को.
Yes, sir.
Tell me yourself. Anything great?
No, sir.
So as this is what I maintain. I say people have got wrong ideas that they say, I have done very, very well everywhere. I have not done well in what interview. I have not done in GTO. It is not that. It is until unless you have all three techniques at your pocket, you cannot afford to make a dent. You cannot afford to make a
Dent.
dent can only be made if you are at least average in all, at least two technique and good in at least one. At least in one.
When.
With this level of story, you will not get more than 64, 63 marks. And you will be held back as a angularity. So what is it? Not since I will know about it, you can always try and improve. Okay. Any question now? I have told you. That's the reason I have told you, I have given you. You must understand what is the need of the hero, what prevents him from achieving his aim. Then,
Yes, sir.
what is the type of defense mechanism? That is the behavior pattern here shown. Your aim should be to bring out of 15 qualities. Not write for the heck of it. Even a child writes the story and everyone writes a story. What is the difference? There's no difference at all. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Any question on your side?